I feel like DJ Cal would love this space. Another one, right? That's what we hear about every day. Another miner popping off. It's like, do we really need another miner? So what I thought I'd do is I get hit up dozens of times, every project. They all want to pay to get exposure. But I picked this project to cover because one, they said they'd answer the questions. Number two, they're actually from the drip community. These people are drippers. And then the drippers got together and they made another protocol. And it's actually the first project I'm investing in on the Fantom network. Okay? So go Fantom. Maybe you're fans of Fantom. Great. Well, then now there's a miner there. There's a lot of miners. So we're just going to cut to the interview. I'm in a weird spot. I'm actually traveling. I'm in Manila, Philippines, so the lighting's bad, the audio's different. I'm in a hotel room. It's crazy. My world is crazy. But I've got employees that work over here. There's just a lot going on. But I wanted to get this video out to you so you can check out the project. It's only 14 days. As always, this is a sponsored video. I'm always transparent about that. What I love about being a sponsored video is that means this protocol is taking their dev fee, paying a little bit to me to get marketing exposure for what they're doing. That's how this works. Some devs in their dev fee take all the money for themselves. They don't put it back into marketing. So this team looks at my channel. They know you're interested in crypto, and they're like, let's give Jonathan a little something. And it's not a lot. And then they're hoping that through the exposure and their honest answers to my questions, you might consider investing. That's how this works. That's like the most transparent thing any YouTuber's ever told you. So go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep it real. If you are not interested in miners, please don't watch this video. I mean, you clicked on it probably because you're interested in miners. So you're going to learn how they work. Are they sustainable? Yeah. But if you're sick of miners, yeah, you don't have to watch this video. All right. With that said, guys, let's meet 3 drippers who created this protocol, and I wish them all the best. Hey, what's up, guys? I have with me Philip, Oliver, and Melanie, and they have a really unique story of how they actually met. It begins with drip, so hang on. They're going to share that story, and then they're going to cover their new miner project. And I'm going to hit them with all the hard questions because I know those are the questions you have. If you're like me, you're like, man, there's a million miners popping off. So let's ask people that are behind one of these projects. And yeah, go for it. So what's up, Philip? What's up, Melanie? Oliver, thank you so much for being with me on the Drip Farm channel.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, now, so the reason I'm having you guys on the channel, because if you don't know, I guess there's dozens of miners popping up. I think everybody's aware of that. But I like you guys in particular because you're drippers. You guys have an interesting story of how you actually met. So I thought that was unique, and I think our community would love to hear a quick story. You guys all are investors in Drip, right? And you met up. So tell us the story.
Yeah.
So this is a fun story because we met, as you said, with Drip. So we all were in this huge Drip group with 60 whatever thousand people in it. And when I came across Drip, I didn't understand the tokenomics. I wanted to ask questions, but it was impossible to ask questions and getting an answer at the same time because you know, the messages are like like in the Matrix, yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound
effect. So I asked my question, and then some guy direct messaged me in
did he ask for your key phrase?
Telegram? Yeah, and this was Philly. So at this time, I didn't know that he came also from Germany. So we were speaking in English, yeah, and he answered my question. Then we said, so yeah, Drip, good stuff, great tokenomics, great, everything is great.
Yeah.
And later on, we were both invited to a German group of Drip. And this is where we all came together. And then I saw, hey, Philip, you're also from Germany. And he said, oh, yeah. And so we talked in German, and we also met Melanie there. And we liked each other, and so we often spoke together. And one day we came up with an idea, hey, we also wanted to make something for the community. We also wanted to make a project, a crypto project. And this is the time when we came up with the idea of doing a miner. So this is a fun story how we met.
So let's ask the tough question right away, because I know their time is precious. So let's get to it. What the heck is up with these miners? They're popping off everywhere. And I want to know if you can explain to my audience how these things actually work. You shared with me off camera quickly a story. You were able to share this with your 9-year-old. So maybe you can make it simple for my audience. How does this stuff work?
Yeah, so, I think the tokenomics can best be explained with a narrative.
All right.
And this is how I explained it to my daughter of 9, and she actually understood it. So she doesn't know what a cryptocurrency is. So I left this out, but actually you have to think of it, this miner, at a game. And so in Spooky Miner, this is our project. We have a tale of skeletons who want to build a village. And this village is called Skeleton. And you start this game by buying bones with a native cryptocurrency. So for Spooky Miner, we have 2 miners right now running. We have one of the Fantom Blockchain, and we have one of the Avalanche blockchain, and you use this native currency of those blockchains in order to buy bones. And when you bought bones, these bones will form to skeletons. And one skeleton is about 1 million bones, 1,080,000 to be exact. And each skeleton will collect 1 bone each second. And so you have a huge group of skeletons which will run to the graveyard and dig for bones immediately. And after a while, you will have plenty of bones. And as we all know, with a lot of bones comes a lot of responsibility. And then you have 2 decisions. First decision is that you can exchange those bones for the cryptocurrency of this contract. And then your bones will be put on a heap of bones. It's a very large heap. And you will be paid from the TVL of the contract. Or secondly, you can decide to not sell your bones, but to build skeletons with the bones in order to increase the number of skeletons you own. And this will bring you the benefit that you will collect more bones in the same time. And this sounds good. This sounds very easy. However, Jonathan, there is a little problem with that, because if you only sell bones, which is a good thing because you get cashed out, but if you only sell bones, then this means the number of bones increases. And at the same time, the TVL decreases because you get paid from the TVL of the contract. And therefore, this means producing the same number of bones will gradually bring you less and less profit over time. On the other hand, if you only build skeletons, then you have another problem, because without selling those bones, you won't make any profit at all. And building skeletons also increases the number of bones a bit. Yeah, not as much as if you would sell those bones, but it will increase the number of bones a little bit. And this is by design. And again, as a narrative, you can say you may not have an exact match of bones for the skeletons. So you may end up with some bones that could not be assembled. And these bones will also be put to the heap. So there's more to that, yeah, but just to keep it simple. Gotcha. So next question is, so what to do? Yeah, what can we do now? How to play this game like a boss, and how to play in order to win. And in order to win and to play like a boss, you need a strategy. And a strategy that counteracts the decline in values and is able to give you a sustainable profit.
Yeah, I think that's what people want to know. Like, if you invest in these miners, can they last? How long can they last? Maybe explain that to people, because it's one thing for YouTubers to comment, but I just want you guys, the people behind one of these miners, to talk to people and tell them, like, is this thing going to last or not?
Yeah, actually, this is a great question. And whenever I would get one bone for the times I get asked this question, there would be the Skeletons King of Fantomania. So
the analogy is going way too long.
Yeah, okay. So there is a strategy you have to play in order to make this sustainability and mostly profitable for you. So there are many strategies around, and the best strategies that we have heard about is the so-called 6-to-1 strategy, which means you build up skeletons 6 days a week and you take profit on the 7th day. And doing so consistently will bring you profit. And if everybody sticks to this strategy, you will have a long living and sustainable and fun project.
Why is it 6-to-1? Why not 5 and 2 or 3 and 4? Like, why does everybody? Because I heard that BakedBeans had started that, and then others copied. And what's up with 6-to-1? Yeah,
6-to-1. You can play this game if you just as you want. Yeah, you can build up skeletons for 30 days and take the 31st day. You can take profit every day. But this 6-to-1 strategy is the one we have heard the best feedback of. So everybody loves this strategy
And
because
this
people found
strategy
out
allows
they
you.
maximize their profit. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish what you were going to say. Sorry.
Okay, so this is from the feedback that we heard that this 6-to-1 strategy works best for the people. So we are giving this strategy back and suggest this to all.
Got it. And your protocol, if you follow this strategy, you can earn up to 8% per day. Is that pretty accurate?
That's accurate, yeah.
Got it. And for you guys as developers, how do you make money in these things? I imagine that you're not motivated just because you have nothing else to do with your time. So maybe explain to people how you guys make money.
Yeah, for depositing and for withdrawing,
Yep.
your currency, we get a little fee.
All right. Just like YouTubers get referral bonuses, developers get their bonus.
Yes, exactly. And so on, we're dividing this. So there's a small amount for us for all the effort we do and for the internet hosting and stuff. We are putting another part of this fee to marketing and stuff. But there's one special thing because we decided that we take some fraction of this fees to build this kind of treasury and to giving back this money into the contract. So to even raise more the sustainability of the system, of the ecosystem we built. Okay.
And let's turn to Phil now. Phil, what are you doing? You're 14 days into this project. Your TVL is six figures, which is pretty cool. I mean, raising money is no easy task. And so what are you guys doing to make this a sustainable mining project?
Okay, so first of all, we put the first marketing budget we had after we started and put that straight back into marketing, hired a lot of YouTubers. We started doing ads now on social media with Instagram and Reddit and Facebook and so on. And what we're trying to do right now is build up more and more of the community aspect of it. Okay, so if you have the OG Baked Beans, and everyone is asking, wow, why is this thing pumping like hell for weeks and months now? Yeah. And I think the main factor of that is the community around it. So everyone is participating, everyone is producing stuff, making videos, telling friends, shilling their links. And what we are trying to do now is build up our own community. We got like close to 900 people in our Telegram now. And we are doing contests, shilling contests, creators contests. So we try to reward people for participating and building up the community, you know, producing stickers for the groups. We also have Discord contests running and so on. And so this is our main objective right now, because we also know, yeah, we can keep on hiring YouTuber after YouTuber, and this is also special. You know, you have to see, Baked Beans had the whole market for themselves pretty much for a couple of months, you know, and so when they took off, they really took off, and and there's still no stopping right now. And we thought, okay, what can we do to make our project unique? Yeah, so right now we know, okay, we kind of opened the miner season, you know. We were the first miner to launch on Fantom. We were thinking, okay, let's start let's not start just another miner under BSC for now. So we kind of go to a new blockchain and introduce that to the people over there.
Yeah, so
let's build it up.
Let's talk about that, because to be honest, your miner will be the first Fantom protocol that I will be invested in. I mean, that's crazy. I just don't hang out in Fantom world, that often, but
Yeah.
I was like, you know, hey, why not? You know, so I'll throw some money in your project. And to our viewers, by the way, we don't give financial advice. Like he's saying, this is a game. There is no guarantee. There is no call Walmart support and say, I want my money back in 30 days, blah, blah, blah. So in my opinion, you should use risk capital and, and you should, you know, play the game according to your risk level. So for me, I'm going to play and put some money in Fantom. But yeah, maybe talk about why you guys chose Fantom.
So we mainly chose Fantom. I'm invested in some other projects over there, and we mainly chose Fantom because at the time we were preparing for the code and the protocol. Another project on Avalanche launched, so that's a big miner over there, and so we decided, okay, let's be the first mover on a new blockchain. That's going to be incredible. We can always say we are the original over there,
Yeah.
and that worked pretty well in the beginning. So we good start now after 2 weeks, and now the long-term building process, if you can say it like that,
and
starting.
Just so you guys are aware, like with me, this is a sponsored video. I always tell people that, but I also weed out projects that request me to cover them by asking them what their marketing budget is, because if they don't have a marketing budget, that tells you everything you need to know about their project. What this team is doing is taking a percentage of that dev fee and they're putting it to work for you. So every person that's involved in this is winning, because you're getting a team that isn't taking the money. And some teams do that. They don't put the money back in the project. They're putting the money back in the project to try to increase awareness that they are the OGs on the Fantom. So I get asked a ton to do coverage on miners, but I just think there's a lot of miner exhaustion going on. There's definitely miners that are making you money. For me, I have miners on Binance Smart Chain and AVAX, and they all are printing for me. And I can't believe it. These were gamble plays, but I'm making my money back. And once I break even, now I'm playing with the house money. So what I'm trying to do is just kind of complete my portfolio, Binance Smart Chain, AVAX, and now I have my Fantom miner. And that's it. Like maybe there's a couple, I mean, I have Kronos projects hitting me up. Maybe I'll go over there. I don't know. But this is all on top of my base investments, drip, animal farm, and EMP money. So just for you guys, maybe you could share with our community why you chose to not be doxxed, because it's weird to me, because here you are, you're doing what you're saying you're going to do with that dev fee by putting it into marketing. That shows credibility and it shows honesty. But curious why you guys chose not to be doxxed. I don't know, Melanie, if you want to come in here, or whoever wants to handle that question.
Yeah, Melanie, you want to do it or shall I?
Just do it, because I have some problems with my microphone at the moment.
Okay.
Just do it.
So let's talk about why we're not getting doxxed. So when we chose to do a project and we chose to do this kind of miner, the first thing we stumbled upon is that the nature of this protocol, the BakedBeans project, is that the contract is immutable. So once it's running, you cannot change anything in the contract. The second thing we thought, okay, we are just doing kind of a copy of BakedBeans. Yeah, we're doing a fork. We're changing up the taxes and nothing else. We changed nothing else. And then we were thinking, okay, what's also important to me as an investor is that these things are at least kind of audited or something. Yeah, okay. So there's a it's called Haze Crypto. These guys over there, they audit the code for you, and they make a review and tell them, okay, there's no backdoors, there's no scam scripts in there or something. And we were immediately contacting them and let them do that. And so when we did all that, we decided, okay, I was like, yeah, I would like to have a little bit of privacy left. for me. So, and since the nature of the protocol is that first, it's just a fork of BakedBeans, which has proven to be safe, which has proven to have no backdoors, no scam scripts, no anything. It's running perfectly well as intended. The second thing is we just copy that that code. And the third thing is we even let Hayes Crypto audit that one. And so everyone can be safe that we actually changed nothing in the contract and we're just using that one that's working perfectly well. And so we decided, okay, that's got to be enough to let people know that this is a legit project, that we are honest people that trying to build something up here with the community. And we also,
I think,
for who that's not enough, that's fine. So I can also understand that people have certain risk management, and if that's not enough, that's also fine.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out too much on this because I think, excuse me, I think that's fair. You look at BakedBeans, if they literally are a fork, you can just look at the code and go, okay, has BakedBeans been hacked? Has there been exploits? Did they rug pull? No. Well, if they're copy and pasting that, that's why the doxing of you guys isn't as important. If you were a brand new protocol and brand new coding and all that, well, then yeah, I'd be telling my community they should be doxed. Yeah. So that's fine. You're just like, we like to maintain a little bit of unanimity. So Melanie, if your mic's working great, I just want to hear from you before we kind of sign off. What is your role in this project?
So my role is I'm doing marketing together with Philly. Okay. I'm taking care about the community a lot. So I love to get in touch with them, talk to them, answer questions also. So that means my whole day is writing and look that the people get to take notice about our minor project. That's what I'm doing. The social part of it.
It's important, isn't it? Because I always say, like, great companies that had great products are dead now. The only companies that survive are companies that have great products but learn how to do great marketing. And so you have to tell the world about your product, and you have to do it in an effective way. Sorry to those listening, if you hear sound effects on my computer, I turn the notifications off. But as you can see, I just get so many messages. It's crazy. But I love that you guys are spending time on marketing, because I don't want to invest in a project and hear that you guys are done with marketing. So do you have any alpha or any new exciting things that we can look forward to? So our investors, if they're on the fence, maybe this is your first Fantom play. You know, it's going to be mine. What can you tell us? What's exciting?
Well, there's one thing which could be exciting. So we are planning on doing another miner on the Binance Smart Chain, which will be part of this ecosystem. But what is special about this is that it will be the final miner that we will be doing with our ecosystem. So the other miners, and this one will stay active till the end of days, and hopefully this will be far in the future.
Where there's a perk for somebody that plays your Fantom miner to do something special for them on the Binance miner?
You mean what? Sorry, the question.
Like, yeah, so let me jump in here real quick. So what the plan for this is that we will be running 3 miners from that point. Okay, so Fantom, AVAX, and Binance. And the thing that we are going to do on the third one is we're going to introduce another new tax system, which so on the current miners we have this 1-1-4, so 1% team, 1% marketing, and 4% treasury. And this is when you go in as well as when you go out, so for buying and for selling. What we do new on the Binance one is that we will do a 0-10. So there's no fee in putting your money in, and 10% when you're getting out. And those 10% also account in a percentage for the team, a percentage for the marketing, and a percentage for the treasury. The special thing about those treasuries we are building up is that we want to provide support for the whole system with these treasury funds. So, for example, if the AVAX miner takes off, let's say, a little bit more than Fantom, then we're going to use, and Fantom needs a little more support or more marketing budget or more something, that we take those funds from a miner that's running good and putting them back into Fantom, for example. And that's what we're going to do also with the BSC miner. There's lots, that's a much bigger blockchain than Fantom. The whole BSC market will take notice of the Spooky Miner brand we are building up. And so I guess that starting another one on Binance will also strengthen up Spooky Miner Fantom a lot, because first off, the whole market will know, okay, there's another miner on Fantom that you can also go in. Maybe a lot of first times for Binance Smart Chain people, first time for you as well. And also the treasuries will work together to strengthen the whole ecosystem, and of course Fantom as well.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Like you if I was an investor, it's like you're an automobile company like Tesla. You got the Model 3, you got the Model Y, and the Model X. So chances are, if you sell a bunch of Model 3s, you're going to learn about the Model Y. People get the analogy.
Yeah,
so
that's the idea.
Yeah, it's cool that you guys are growing and expanding, and you're kind of creating an ecosystem. I would just suggest, if there's a way, just my marketing brain, if people can prove they invest in all three, maybe there's a special incentive. They get invited into number 4 early, or they get into something.
All right.
I don't know. I just think that you guys could have a really cool, unique angle.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
Consider it and let me know if you update it. But I'm going to leave the links in the description if people want to check out this. And full disclosure, it's probably going to be a referral link. I think you guys have referrals, right?
Yes, of course. We also, every one of us is also, of course, invested in our project.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm
yeah.
going to invest in this myself. Please don't use my referral link if you don't want to. You can, like I make my money in other ways. This is just an added bonus. You don't need to, just because I'm covering a project, invest in it. You guys should do your own research, blah, blah, blah. I say all that in every video. But really, I wanted to bring this team on is because they're behind an actual protocol. And you guys are active, right, in your Telegram. So they can, people have more questions. They can join you in Telegram and talk to Melanie and Phil, right?
Yes, of course. We are there every day. We also got a bunch of great moderators over there. So we try to have discussions, answer critical questions. We are here every day and to be there for the community.
Can you, before we sign off, can you give me some alpha on the launch of this new Binance one? Because I know people like to get in early on these miners. So any dates coming up?
Yeah. So the audit is already on the way. So it will be done in about 3 days, I think. Yeah. And yeah, so I can tell we are probably launching on the 1st of May.
Wow.
That's the idea. Not 100% confirmed, but I guess we're going to get there, yeah.
Well, that just means everybody click the link in the description to join their Telegram group. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for being open and being able to answer these questions. And yeah, is there anything else you guys want to say before we sign off?
No, just thank you very much, Jonathan. That's great that you a little bit sick and in Manila doing this interview with us. It's a hustle, I guess. And thank you so much for having us. And yeah, we're happy to welcome every new people to our groups. And this will be a great journey over the coming months.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys so much. And we will see you guys in the next one.